was me. Not everybody.
You did well with that. That was cool that you swam across.
I repaired the canoe. I found a boat. Like, it's not all like, hell.
Ku, eventually you awaken in the morning on the shore. You know, you've washed up on the shore over there, and you regain your breath, and you're able to climb up the incline.
Oh, I was going to drag him along the shore to the dock.
Oh, okay. If that's the way you guys go, that's fine. I figured he could climb himself up to the top. Whatever. So
I'm not going to try and drag him up to the top, but I'll drag him over.
Haedrig, can you figure out anything about hit point recovery for everybody? Are there...
I still have spells, and I have a healing NWP. So, I mean, as soon as everybody, I've been dealing with the lizard, trying to wake him up. I just realized he's knocked out. He's not, I guess what I'll do is while tending to him, I'll just roll a d4. So he gets 5 hit points back. So he gets woken back up by doing a little, little work on him. So when I see Adrian dragging Ku in there, I kind of just shrug my shoulders and sigh, and then just go over, realizing, do a quick look over and go, looks like he had too much of that blue stuff. I've heard of this. And then, I don't think there's anything I can do about this, so I think it's what. Check the handout real fast. Okay, that's good enough. So, I've decided it's serious enough to roll for Cure Light Wounds, and he gets the worst possibles, but he gets 3 hit points back, so he's awake.
Bad roll.
Oh, that was on me, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So, Ku will wake up groggy from the near drowning and the...
I feel like shit. I think we need beer. Remind me to kill the fox later. I mean, not out loud. So.
Looks like the Foxy Lady's back, actually. Having a laugh. Okay. Stream is on, so we have 1.5 hours left to play. 1.5 hours left. So I'll reintroduce the group, and we'll go from here. We've actually got the entire group, and we're in the middle of a quest. We failed in our quest, so everyone's reset by resting up. You guys fully recover spells. I'm Dungeon Master Gold. This is Campaign Gold 1,000 Years Before, the Prelude campaign on Twitch TV GOLDpublic and on YouTube. Using the Roll20 platform and maps of a Zelda-ish pixel style. We'll also use some tokens from people like Pixels and Dragons that do some cool art. And the Lands of Belthum token art as well. We're currently sitting on the dock of the bay, and the characters are Broman playing Iratex as a lizard man. Adrian's playing the lead of the current quest. He is a toga-wearing Greek human magic enchanter. And what kind of item are you seeking today, Adrian?
Today we seek a golden rope.
Golden rope. Somehow he's interpreted that there's a rope that's made of gold or that has the color golden to it. He's misread the legends. Haedrig, our barbarian dwarf priest, played by Solid. What's up, man?
What's up? I'm caring for this lot.
Takisha's back, played by Lex in England, and has the stream going for us on Twitch. Thanks, Lex. How you feeling today? Congratulations on everything. Yay, Lex. You're good? Okay, good. Lex is a wily, sly, and sometimes disappearing fox lady who takes on different disguises. Chris, woof, 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 woof.
Exactly.
Havar'ti, a dog is in our party. That's pretty cool. And I just got a dog in real life. I got a little tiny puppy here that's 5 pounds, a little 1-year-old dog. Actually, she's not that much of a puppy. So that's my new Chihuahua. So pretty psyched about that. And the deposed king from the island nations to the north, King Ku, played by RainbowSilks. Welcome.
Hello.
Okay, after a harrowing day yesterday of mostly survival stuff, a little bit of monster material, a missed opportunity with some singing hill dwarfs, and some swimming and mountain climbing, an encounter approach with some manticores that was called off in retreat. And we wake up the next day, Adrian's still talking about the legend of a golden rope and still wanting to get over there to this nearby Olympic mountain, in spite of the manticores, maybe with gear and prep and all together as a group and with hit points restored, our spells back. Is there any way we can make it? Do we have a party strategy?
Can we swim and climb?
No.
If you guys are trying to get over there and she kind of jams her thumb towards that cliff face, I could make another one of those rope ladders. You know the ones we used last time? It'd be far safer than just taking a rope up there.
Yep, that would be helpful.
Was this made with rope use proficiency?
Oh, I just made a normal one, but rolled fairly well on it.
Did I make you roll for it? I probably did.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so you have to roll a d20 with a +4 penalty for not having the proficiency in rope use, which is a valid proficiency.
I'll wander down here, and I'm assuming there's a boat here?
Yeah, there's a canoe that's big enough for 3 PCs.
And lands in the canoe and sits down. She's like, okay, if someone could row me over, I'll make the I'll climb up there and make the rope ladder for you guys, and you can come up.
Is the rest of the slot fine? Click. Hop in the boat, since the rest of them are like, I don't know. Come on, Fox Lady, let's do it. And I'll be like, which way do I paddle with? Do we even have a paddle? What's a paddle?
I don't know. I'm not like a sailor. I guess we want to sort of go in this direction. And she kind of points towards the way we want to go, but just shrugs.
Okay. Anybody else want to hop in while we're at it?
You need one more person to roll the canoe.
Havar'ti will do a cannonball before jumping in.
Havar'ti cannonballs off the
Shake
boat
my
dock.
fur out once I get up there.
All right, well, I guess we'll start paddling.
Who's in front, who's in back, and then you can make a 2d20 when I know that. It doesn't matter who's in the middle, but I'd like to know for weight purposes.
I'm in the front.
Okay, Takisha is
Yes,
steerage in the front. Dog in the middle.
I guess I'm in the back.
Dwarf in the back with the rowing power. All right. 2d20s, please.
Woo!
Okay, you successfully power your way across and go around the whirlpool, landing on the opposite shore with the participants of that canoe. Just move the tokens over. Don't worry about the canoe itself.
Is this even possible? I'm a freaking dwarf. I don't even know what a canoe is.
Hey, man, you just powered through it with your strength and stuff, I guess. I mean, I didn't check your scores, but I'm assuming you have, scores that beat those good rolls.
Yeah.
In the categories of like strength and constitution.
Yeah.
So,
Both
so
of those.
you
Way
successfully did it, even with the +4 penalty. I'm thinking that would be 9 and 9 and 10. So there you go. So the 3 of you have made it to the other side, and the shadow of a large bat-winged beast gallops overhead.
I'll scramble up the side of the cliff face to the top. I'll reach into my pack, get my ropes out, and I'll start tying together a rope ladder.
Okay. D20 plus 4 for the success of your rope ladder. And then we can draw it on the map. Silk, we got the stream is live now. If you want to auto host it, you can. Feel free. Everybody else, load up a window with your Twitch and put it on Twitch to GOLDpublic so you can see what is being put out there for our show today. And call your mom and tell her you're on TV internationally. Load a stream in a window, Jesse, please. Say stuff. Quantum guy. Okay, it's built.
Okay, the ladder's ready, guys. She secures it to the top. Huh, what would you do
Haedrig,
without me?
Takisha, and potentially Havar'ti make it to the top of the deserty cliff on the Olympic Mountain.
I'm not quite
Who's-
sure how I'd make it up the ladder, but
Stream should I
I'll
be
guard the
streaming?
boat.
Okay, that's fine. That makes sense. I don't know where your token is right now either, by the way, but that's okay. You're guarding the boat.
It's on.
Oh, there it
it's on
is.
the boat.
Thank you. I found it.
Perhaps someone should row the boat back for the other guys.
Oh, ferrying.
Row.
I think Haedrig already did that.
Yep.
So another group of people is ferried across, and you guys make it over there and climb Takisha's rope ladder. Oh, Takisha, are you rushing up there to the Manticore nest? They start to strafe you as you climb up there. Although you don't have to make rolls to climb up that mountain, it does still take, even you, it takes time. So a Manticore comes down and menacingly waggles his tail at you, which looks kind of like a morning star. He's got a spiky tail. He brushes past you on the mountainside, almost causing you to lose your footing. But being a deftly dexterous thief, you manage to regain your footing and climb to the top. You notice the Manticore is kind of retreated to the far side of the plateau.
Sit. I'll kind of like kneel down where I am and act non-threatening. We're keeping a little eye on the Manticore, and I'll start. Do you want me to add a more difficulty bonus to the rope making, as I have Manticores staring at me?
Ah, gotcha. So you're gonna try to make another rope ladder just here. Have you got? Have you been carrying enough rope for all of that? That seems like that would eat up a lot of rope and footage.
It would. I suppose I could always drag the other rope. We could drag the other rope over there, I guess. I'll see if the others make it
Alright.
up the rope. See what goes on there, and I'll hang out here.
You can try to construct another ladder if you want, but at some point you should probably cut yourself off from strands. How many strands do you have left?
No, I figure I've
Unless
got
you
enough.
recover it.
I think I've got enough for one, so I think I'll need to recover the other
Sure.
one. That's logical.
So we'll just do it at a +5 due to the obnoxiousness of the Manticores while you're constructing it. So D20 +5 against. Ooh, badly.
She's not
yeah,
telling.
It seems like you get tangled up in the ropes, and the Manticore gets an attack opportunity.
Okay.
It flies up to you, and you notice that it has the body of a lion, the wings of a bat, the tail of a dinosaur of some sort, but the face of a human with a huge beard. And it comes up to you and says, "Get away from here, desert fox. You've no business on this mountain."
I'll be like, oh, this isn't the way to town. Oh, I appear to have gone in the wrong direction. You wouldn't happen to know the way to town, would you, Mr. Sorry, I don't know what you are.
I'm a Manticore, man.
Cool, a Manticore. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'll just make my way back the way I came. Don't worry about it. I'm not here to cause any trouble. I'm just a little fox.
And he starts biting and tugging at the top of your rope ladder.
I'll look
He's
over at
gnawing
him
on it.
and I'll say, Oh, could you not bite that? I need to climb down, otherwise I'll be stuck in your lair for too long, and you want me to leave. So I think if you stop biting it, that'd be really good. Could you do that, please? Thank you, and I'll try and fast talk him.
Okay. Do you want to roll a charisma? Okay. What? It's a pass. Okay. He looks up at you blankly with the rope held between his teeth, and then sort of lets go with his teeth, and the rope drops to the ground in front of him.
Thank you, Mr. Manticore. You're the best. And then I'll look as though I'm using the rope ladder, but I'm not. I'll just climb down as I normally would and chill at the bottom.
Okay. As you start to climb down, you notice he puts one of his paws out on the rope ladder. All right.
This is.
You get back down to the bottom, and the manticore seems to have gone away.
This is the rope ladder that is very badly constructed. So I don't know if it's going to hold or not, but I'm just going to make out it was cool. Because, you know,
Right.
I'm not getting shown up.
Love it. Looks great. All
It's
right.
not a ladder. It's fine.
Hearing that Takisha suggests that the ladder is perfectly fine.
I knew that was coming.
Although there are like these big dog man dinosaur wing manticore. I don't know what the hell they are up there. So that's a bit scary.
We're gonna magic them to death.
It's not a cliff. I have no fear of it.
Cool. You've got an 80% chance to make it up.
Okay. Koo loves that chance.
Yeah.
Oh. I don't even want to know. I'm going to cover my eyes on this one.
Shh, don't. Oh yeah, look at that. Look, it's so good. It's so good. It's so good. It's an 18. It's massively good. I climb so good now.
Nothing wrong with that ladder. The ladder's perfect.
And indeed, I look at you. I look at the ladder. Good ladder.
Thank you,
Very nice.
Your Highness.
18 on a D100. Well done. Okay, so that's actually this ladder over here, Koo. That's what I intended your roll to be on.
Oh, then yeah.
Okay,
So do the messed up ladder.
Yellow, no roll. Pink, broken and dangly. So as you go up, some of the rungs of the ladder snap beneath your feet, but you're strong enough to regain your footing and use the rope to walk yourself up the mountain.
Your rope is,
Don't use that part.
I've gotten my foot tangled in your rope and fallen backwards. I'm like dangling
Landing
by
for
my
1
foot.
damage.
Oh, how many damages did I recover last night? Just the 1 point?
More than that, probably. Did someone have healing and
Yes, I still had a bunch of 2 spells and a healing, so I pretty much spent the majority.
How much were you down, Adrian? You probably get it all back.
I was down 3 HP.
Yeah, you get it all back.
Okay, so now
I was down 10.
Did you guys resolve that? I thought you guys talked about it while I was looking at some other stuff.
Well, you got 3 back before, and then I'll just roll it out real fast to show you what else you got.
I know the healing rules are super
6.
generous.
All right,
So you got 9 of the 10 back. And then, of course, I use 1 on myself because I'm bonked.
You can even spread the points around. So if you have enough points to cover, then you
I
cover
got
it.
4, so I'm hit point away from full, so we should be good.
Okay. So everybody knows their
Adrian.
current HP. All right, Adrian, you fall again. Yeah, and he rolls his own damage. Yeah. Ouch. Falling off a rock cliff face. Manticores circle overhead in the sky, eyeing your progress. One lands on the desert in front of you, some yards away, Koo. It looks at you with a huge-sized human face.
And it does. Then I will. How far? So is it roughly like a distance I could? All right, so it's 20 feet. And those are
Sure,
still
we'll go with the
is it
20
in
feet.
or is it
We'll-
still meters?
We can go with the feet now. We can go with the feet. That's fine. I mean, it's kind of a combination of both. There's also like height issues when they're flying, so kind of keep that in mind. But right now, I'm just gonna say he's landed, 20 feet away from you.
Okay,
Yeah.
perfect. Yeah, that
He's
seems
supposed to be
totally
like 15 feet tall. Let's see if I've tokened that.
15 feet tall.
You know, he kind of is, that size. Sort of. Okay, so he's pretty big. He's huge. So a huge flying dragon lion with a dinosaur tail and an oversized human beard lands in front of you.
Okay.
Go back. You do not belong on this Manticore Mountain.
So I will, when he says that to me, I will reach into my backpack and rummage around quickly until I find my chalk. And it was a sack of powdered chalk. And I will just look at the Manticore and I will say, play a game with me. And then I will make a tic-tac-toe diagram in the dirt and like just laying it out with the chalk. And if he doesn't move to attack and lets me do the design, then I will
All right.
tic-tac-toe with me.
Can you go ahead and draw it on the board so we can play it?
Yeah, we
I'll
can
play it for him.
All right.
I know what his int is, so I'll try to play it on his int. Although I don't know tic-tac-toe backwards and forward enough to play it any certain way, really. But I will play it against you. So he'll be yellow. And I think first is most advantageous, right? You can take is first or second more advantageous? You can go first or second. You can have your choice of first or second.
I'll be whatever color here. Purple, blue.
Yeah. Okay, that's cool. Change yourself to blue. Mm-hmm.
Circles will be us.
Okay, so the Manticore agrees to it, and he says, "I like your puzzles. Is this from some foreign nation?"
Yes, my good friend. In my island where I live, not different than yours, many mountains. I have met many creatures who enjoy challenging puzzle games, and I thought you would like the same.
This is clever and entertaining. Perhaps I can teach my pride to play this game.
We can teach the game to you, but if you lose, you have to give me my rope.
He says, I see the strategy now. I've got you.
That is a very good move, my friend. But I will show you. If I were you, I would have X Queen. Unfortunately. That's my little challenge.
He scratches at the dirt and holds his head down low. He says, I submit you have won this battle. If you give me your magic chalk of games, then I will go and look for an item to give you back out of respect in return.
That is a very good trade. I think your clan mates would enjoy these sorts of puzzle games that I have taught you. Remember, when you play with them, choose the corner first.
I did. I picked 2 corners.
Then choose the middle, third. And so I will trade. I'll put.
You give him chalk.
Yep, I'll give him the bag of powdered chalk.
All right. He takes the chalk. He goes away. He roars and growls and speaks to the other Manticore, and he comes back without the chalk. He's left that in his lair, and he says, "I can give you gold."
Is it a gold rope?
No, we do not have any gold rope.
Have any ropes at all?
Well, of course, we have ropes.
Can I see your ropes? I'm looking for a special rope to take back to my land as a tribute to show them the might and power of the Manticore peoples here.
He trots over in between you and looks at you. He leans his huge face down towards you. He's got a big bearded face. And then he kind of trots over to this rope ladder and he starts sort of tugging at it with his face and wiggling his head. And he's like,
No, not that rope. I mean, other rope, new rope, fresh rope. Rope that might have history attached to it.
He says, be right back.
Okay.
He goes and he checks with his mate and he comes back and he says, she says, tell you we do not have any golden rope.
Is she lying?
Of course she's a lion. At least partially.
Do you have a special rope that you did not used to have? Now,
She said say no.
Okay, well, perhaps since we've taught you this wonderful game of strategy, would you allow us the privilege of viewing your home here on Manticore Mountain?
Sure, and I'll free it up for you on the map to give you a lot more view here. So here's what you start to be able to take in. And there's a higher peak behind the Mama Manticore, and it does seem to have some kind of a glowing treasure on it that catches your eye.
What do you call that thing that's on the mountain?
That is a yellow magic rope.
Yellow magic rope. I would very much like to see that. Could you show it to me?
No, cannot has yellow magic rope.
Oh, what's the story with the yellow magic rope?
We are the manticores of the mountain who guard the yellow magic rope.
Why do you guard it?
So that Greco-Roman usurpers such as yourself cannot come and steal the treasures of legend and mythology.
Are you being paid for your time and service here? This must be a daunting task to protect it 24 hours a day, 7 days a week.
We are
year in,
paid.
year out.
We are paid with our own mountain by the gods themselves.
Well, the gods
Havar'ti, you can roll fishing checks.
spoke and said that I should seek out this magic yellow rope. Now that I found that, I'm kind of confused as to what I should do. They said find it, and you're telling me that you must protect it.
Yes, we will stop you from getting it for sure.
However, my friend Manticore, you did say that you would exchange for the magic puzzle chalk. I would be very happy with having that yellow rope in exchange. You could use the puzzle chalk to create another rope.
Oh, I asked my pride, and this one over here said I can't offer the yellow rope. We can just offer gold pieces or the spikes from our tail.
I gave you my magic dagger yesterday too.
That did not pan out so well for me.
What happened? Did you lose it?
She said it wasn't a very good dagger.
Oh, well, that would be bad news.
Can we
You think I got swindled when I was given that?
Yes. But I will not suffer with a new swindling myself on this day. We will protect this magic rope as is our charge. If you trade me a true magic item, I might consider trading it to you.
Anybody else coming up the rope to join us? Or where is everybody? Because, I don't want to pull the trigger and have nobody climbing up the rope.
Right.
I'm down chilling by the dog.
Let me see. Havar'ti and Iratex are at the shoreline. Haedrig is on the central plateau, but has one more dangerous ladder to climb up. Only Ku and Adrian are at the top. Oh, Haedrig makes it to the top. All right, so now we've got Adrian, Haedrig, and Ku on the upper plateau, below the upper ridge that has the magic treasure on it. Two flying manticores are circling, and Takisha is sneaking around the side. Should I initiative it? I don't know. You guys have tried lots of negotiation tactics, and it's gotten you so far.
It has gotten me so far. I'm about to get farther with it, though, I hope.
Would you guys need people to go join you?
Yes, we do. We need giant lizard men up here to defend us in case things go south.
So what is roll to get up ladder again? I don't remember. Was it 80%?
Pink ladder, yeah.
Yes.
Well,
Yes. Yellow ladder is free.
Yellow ladder's free. Yep. Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Yep.
pink ladder is 80%. Yes.
Yes.
And that's...
you made it. Matter of fact,
Yeah.
you climbed up like a lightning bolt.
Cool.
Okay.
And okay. Yes, indeed. All right, now there's just basically like a further ascent over here. It goes up from there to the place where the rope is. And there's 2 flying manticores flying around. And King Ku is the first to decide what to do.
What is our king doing?
Okay, so I will walk boldly and say to the Manticore that we have been interacting with, bring your clanmate out so we may speak directly. This is clearly not a decision you can make for your clan friend.
She prowls behind him over his shoulder, but clearly keeps her back paw very near to the rope.
Gotcha. And so did it look like she was able to hear me?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. So I will yell upwards at her in my fantastic common. We have provided you with a fantastic device to create the most amazing puzzle games.
True.
In exchange, your compatriot offered a similar item. This puzzle game chalk is more fabulous than the rope that you guard by any imagination whatsoever. The rope is simply a rope. It can climb up and down, but puzzle chalk, you can make anything with it. You could make another rope. You could make a house. You could make a boat. You can make many things with puzzle rope.
Wait, what?
How can we make a rope out of this chalk?
You simply lie it in a very long line and apply the appropriate pressure to the chalk, and it will solidify and become a rope that you can use.
Can we make a lion house with this?
Friend, unfortunately, you cannot make an entire house with this. You could make most of a house. You could make the doors and the windows, very, very important parts of a house.
Build me a house with this chalk, and then I will trade you a part of this rope.
Well, my friend, you will understand that having already given you the chalk, you would have to give the chalk back to me so I can build your house with it.
Okay. He trots over with the chalk and lets it out of his mouth, which is not particularly slobbery.
Okay, fantastic. Does he like drop it in my hand or something?
No, he kind of dryly drops it in front of you. In front of you.
Okay.
Distance,
All right,
like
very good.
a couple yards.
So I will take the chalk and I will build a house.
Okay. I guess draw what you draw. I guess you're drawing a house, right?
Yeah, I'm making a house for it.
All right.
Windows.
All right.
There, my friend.
You
A
guys
house
probably know that.
for me.
I love that old French art that says "ce n'est pas une pipe."
Yes.
I love that. This always makes me think of that. So, if he was smarter, he would be like, "That is not a lion house. That is a drawing of a lion house." But instead, he's like, "Hot damn, that's a lion house, ain't it?"
It is a
And,
very fine lion house with 2 windows.
He goes
and
over there and he lays down and curls up and goes to sleep. So he's resting in the lion house right now, with his feet kind of dangling over the edge of the cliff.
I can make another lion house for you, my other friend. It is just as comfortable as the one you see your compatriot using at the moment. We have no ill intention. I will leave these homes for you and the puzzle chalk, so you will be able to create homes for yourself as you so wish wherever you may roam.
She says, it's a hard life being a bearded lady, and I do not accept your proposition. Let us have a contest of tail spikes.
It is a hard knock life, I'll give you that.
A
What is it?
contest of tail spikes it shall be.
What is a contest of tail spikes? Pray tell.
I hit you with my tail spikes, and you hit me with your tail spikes.
Like, we don't have tail spikes.
Exactly.
I have a tail. If that helps.
And
we
they-
have
they
one
said-
of us has tail spikes.
What if we? Okay, so and if we win the contest of tail spikes, we get the rope.
Unless my stupid companion over there wakes up,
Why don't you just put him to
does
sleep
anything about it.
permanently so he won't wake up, and then we can have our contest?
How about I'm awake right now, and we can contest right now.
You're
So-
awake, right. You
Well-
know, I've got an interesting story I could tell you,
That's funny.
Uh-huh.
and
Uh-huh.
it might help you relax and maybe see things from a different perspective.
Okay. He says, first of all, you're sketching me out. It's always people who look like you that are here trying to steal this yellow rope.
While they're doing that negotiation, this is what I'm assuming. If it's initiative order, is Ku
Sure.
like used up your time, or do you have other
Sure.
stuff you want to do
Sure. Yeah, to make sure everybody gets in there.
before
I'll
it goes
proceed in
horribly
any
wrong?
order. I mean,
Okay,
it's not strictly a battle as of yet. It's a teetering.
while they're all negotiating, and when the female's talking about tail spikes and is looking at Ku, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to drop into a full run as fast as I've ever moved in my life, and I'm going to charge directly at the rope. I'm going to attempt to grab the rope, so I'm going to go bounding up here, try to grab the rope.
It's a bounding up, so that will be slow you, but
Yeah. Once the rope is in my hand, assuming I manage to grab it, I'm going to dive and leap off here into the water with the rope.
All right. Your checks are going to be. I'm going to let you bound up there quickly as a thief and kitsune action. So the upward ascent occurs as intended. You will need one check to grab it and one check to dive off the other side. And the check to grab it is going to be a pickpockets. So roll that first, so you know that way. If you don't succeed, you can decide whether you want to dive off or stay.
Okay.
So whether you've managed to free that from, wherever they stash the rope, like whatever it's tied to, etc., is your pickpockets attempt. Here again, the way I do thief ability is not necessarily representing like a 5-second one grab attempt.
Yeah.
It's more like over the whole action. Do you manage to open their treasure box, get the rope out, and get back down the other side? So what have you got for pickpocket percent? Ooh, like 40 probably.
Yes, I do.
Slight fail. Okay, so you're at the top of the mountain now, at the peak of the mountain, struggling with this rope, trying to get it untied. What do you do? You'll probably have to complete your action on your next round, but you don't instantly dive off to save yourself.
No, not at all.
In one
No.
motion. You stay because you've not succeeded yet. Okay. Then Haedrig, you see Takisha darting up the mountain. You see Ku drawing pictures on the ground, and a 15-foot tall lion monster going to sleep on the chalk drawing.
I don't quite know what to think, because the first thing going through my mind was, this is madness.
It's madness, yeah.
But I've seen enough Takisha to know what this means. So I guess I will preemptively cast Bless on everybody.
Nice. Good
So-
call.
So basically I say, you are blessed.
On the manticores too?
No, he's not
No.
blessing on Manticore.
No, it only blesses the allies.
You said everybody, so I was just wondering. Just making sure.
Only allies, man. Come on.
And the effects are in the category of better hit rolls and better
Plus one to
save.
hit, plus one save.
Great. I love that spell.
Yeah,
Very
it's
useful.
probably one of the best utility level ones.
Hit EOT and see who's next. I'm on a different window.
I think it's one of the Manticore's turns.
Yeah, Manticore.
Coming. Manticores. Here we go. Let me see. Okay, one Manticore sleeps. This Manticore is going to shoot some tail spikes at Takisha because he sees her trying to steal.
She's just
And
admiring. She's not stealing.
he gets 3. He gets 2. He's going to
Pew
get 2.
pew.
He unleashes 2, and the rolls both come up to around 2021, hitting AC upwards of 20 and up. So those are both going to be hits probably. Damage is 4 points of damage total. A volley of tail spikes comes at you. 2 of them hit you and cause 4 points of damage total. Ouchie.
Add the lizard man to the initiative.
Let me find the lizard man token. Where's Iratex? Up there he is. Gotcha. Thank you for telling me that. This might resort everybody's initiative. Sorry about that. If it does, it did. Let's see. Should I skip anybody or just go from here? Let's see.
You should skip me because I already went.
Okay, you already went, and then Takisha also already went. Okay, so Haedrig's turn. Yeah, this works. Now we're back in order. Cool. Haedrig's turn.
So we went right back to where we were.
Similar. I mean, the good news is one Manticore's gone to sleep, so that's an improvement.
Yep,
And
so that works.
Takisha has hands on the target item.
Is the Manticore near me flying or is it on the ground?
Oh, good question. It is flying. It's flying so it can shoot tail spikes at Takisha, and she's like on the peak of the mountain.
So it's
Pretty
flying,
cool to
correct?
imagine, I think.
Let me see.
That's pretty epic with you up there, Takisha. She turns in time. Yeah, one strikes her shoulder. Yeah.
That may changes things a little bit.
Oh, Takisha, damn. Oh, she just described it in chat and then she X'd out her token. With one hand around the rope, Takisha turns in time to be hit by 2 tail spikes.
Oh, we killed her.
One strikes her shoulder and the other hits her dead center of her chest. She screams and pitches over forward in the sand. Takisha, there was one night of rest that transpired. I don't know if you probably gained a few hit points back from that. Even if you were off adventuring on your own, it might have been before you got in the session. So you probably had 4 hit points back from that.
That's okay.
Unless this, took you.
Yeah, because I would have had to have met these guys on my own, so I probably wouldn't be unscathed.
Okay. Yeah, that's true too. Okay, so go ahead and start rolling a new character, and we'll work on that later. Maybe. Give your mates a chance to rescue you. We shall see. If someone casts a heal on you before the amount of con points that you have expires in rounds, you can be brought back to 1 hit point from the first heal. Haedrig's turn. Our cleric barbarian dwarf.
I could do something. I guess I'm going to move. This guy's asleep. I don't really have too much to use for flying. I guess I'll take cover, like on this side of the dude, behind this dude.
Yeah, flying, strafing things are difficult to. Okay, roll me a. My high check is gonna be. It's gonna be a D100, and you only have a 20% chance of hiding yourself. But even if you don't get yourself hidden, I'll give you concealment, so it's an AC benefit.
Yeah,
so
well,
you're
I
not
don't
hidden,
hide, but I'm concealed.
Yeah, I mean, hiding is kind of a thief thing, so that's why I make it harder for a non-thief class to actually be hidden. So your opponents know where you went and can see little parts of you, but you've got partial concealment to protect you against missile attacks. Very helpful. Smart in this situation.
Well,
sorry
if
to
he's
find a
going to
party
hit me,
without
he's going to hit his other brother.
I hope you guys have a way to even take down a flying manticore. I honestly don't even know. It's a high-level monster for this level of party.
We're resourceful.
That's what I always think, is players think of something. Thank you, Jesse. I agree. I love that in D&D. Iratex's turn. What do you think, Erik?
How much movement speed do I have?
How do lizardmen move? Let me take a look. I think you can go 45 feet and make an attack, or 90 feet without an attack.
How does charging work?
It's a +2 to hit, and if you got a spear, it's like double damage or something like that.
Yep, I was right about the movement. It's you move around 90 or 40. You can swim faster, actually.
That doesn't make sense, but okay, whatever. Fuck. So 45 feet to do attack. It is not possible. Fuck.
Gotcha. So 45 feet won't bring you in melee range. Plus, it's in the sky a little bit.
No.
Yeah. Do you have anything you can throw, or any spears or anything like that? Javelins?
I do have a crappy dagger. Actually, sorry, it's not crappy. It's shitty. So, can I proceed up 45 feet? So around about here, and toss me dagger at the thing.
Yep, you actually can do that. You can actually do that. Yep.
Right.
If you can just roll your regular attack, if you don't have a dagger throwing attack ready, you know it's slightly different modifiers, but it'll be close.
That should be about 45 feet. I
It's
don't
probably like
remember which
D20.
one is.
Probably just D20 plus 1 if you want to just do that. That would work. I think that's what you would be. I'll check your dex real quick. Oh, your dex is 18, so you're actually going to be like D20 plus 1 plus 2 or something like that.
That's math.
All right. Okay.
Yeah, he's got like 2 bonuses.
Yeah, let's just go with that.
Ooh, nice job, Erik.
You go ahead and tell me what you did. The damage is not enough to kill a manticore, even with a natural 20. That's the first hit against it. So a non-magic dagger, you can't kill it, but it's severe damage. I'm going to give you 10 points of damage on it and say you hit it in the face, but you can elaborate on that yourself, please.
Okay, so I run forward on the ground, pulling out dagger and tossing it haphazardly towards the creature, and magically score a hit, which will probably become infected in a couple of days, considering the shitty quality of the dagger.
All right, the rusty dagger. The manticore responds, turning away from Takisha, who she thinks she's just taken down, and swoops over Iratex, dropping a couple of tail bombs on you.
Okay.
Iratex, your AC 20. Wow, he's got 1 hit and 1 miss. You get tagged for 2 points of damage with a sharp tail spike in the head as it flies past.
Okay.
The other manticore just sleeps.
Quick question.
Mm-hmm.
Would it be possible to use like tail spikes that the manticore shoots, pick them up and toss them back at it?
Yeah, that's awesome. I've never heard of that, but that'd be awesome.
I've never heard of that either. That's pretty creative.
I like it. Yeah, I'll let you do that. They only do 1 to 3 damage each.
Yeah,
So they're not super powerful, but yeah. Okay, Adrian's turn.
I'm going to try and cast sleep again.
Yeah, go ahead and give it another sleep attempt. Let me check the hit dice. Oh, you did it. As it's flying in the sky, it kind of stops flapping its wings and glides, and then it actually comes crashing down over here, and is asleep in a pile of lion and bat wings.
Quick, guys, let's grab Takisha and the rope and get the fuck out of here.
Yes, please.
Good job, magic user.
So I'm gonna grab the rope and yank that fox down.
Okay. A few rounds
my bag of
pass.
chalk
Takisha,
back.
go ahead and nick yourself 3 more hit points and check your con score. So you fall
You
into
can
the
negate
negatives.
that because I will just roll to heal. So
Okay. She was within 7 rounds of bleeding out, but you bring her back to 1 with your first cure spell. So that's rules. That's rules. She goes back to 1 with that one. Haedrig, you can roll points for any future spells.
no,
But
I
she's
probably
just at
after
1.
I do that, I'll look at Q and say, Q, grab her, let's go, let's beat feet.
All
Get
right.
the holy hand grenade out of here.
Yeah, I'll get my bag of chalk back.
Oh, actually, Koo, can I borrow your bag of chalk for a second?
Yeah. I'll
So you're
get
gonna
the bag of chalk, and then I will go to, because there's gold in the Manticore
I'm going to
Hill.
roll that up for you right now. I'm starting to roll up the rest of their treasure.
Yeah, I'll take the rest of their actual loot.
Yep. I'm rolling that. And then after that, we can play, I'm more episodic than I am like moment to moment, but we can sort of gently or quickly play you guys getting off this mountain and going to the next place that you go. And then we can sort of have like campfire RP and things like that for the rest of the session. So you completed a quest on this day and I'll give XP today also. So hang around for a while and we'll play more, but probably won't do another battle encounter on today. So start up any RP or strategy questions you want, and you can level up. I mean, ideally
Did you
we would
waste
go
my
on
chalk
Eric's
to make a
quest,
picture
but I
of
don't
a
know if
seal?
Erik will be able to make it. So Erik, are you coming next week, or is it day by day thing?
Next week is the 11th, right?
Yeah.
Yes, I'm unable to make it that day.
Okay. Well, then nobody levels up. Sorry, bad news. You guys find out from talking to the lizard man that he has an important quest, and that only by completing that quest can you guys truly unite as a party and have the power of 2nd level ancestors. You did get 900 gold pieces though.
Oh, sweet.
Cool. That's
Nice.
the total treasure is 900 gold pieces and 1 magic yellow rope of climbing and ensnaring. So it's quite a powerful magic rope. It naturally goes to Adrian, as this was his quest and a legend from his people. So you recover the legendary yellow rope. It's not a golden rope. Here it is for you.
I collect
looks
the
good on the map
legendary 200.
Let's figure out what Eric's quest is most likely to involve, so I can work on prep for that for next week. So, Iratex, you come to the party. You've been, missing on and off. You've done some explorations on your own. You at one point, by your own words, your own role playing, your character spent a month performing menial jobs with meaningless purpose. However, later you were tracked down by one of your clients who insisted you had done a horrible job and that you needed to pay the money back. But because you had spent the money, just on survival and getting by in the city, you had to evade the collectors and you got out of town. Now you're broke again and you have bad debts and you came from a different side of the continent. Did you come with any legends where you're seeking an item? I think at one point you were, but you've almost forgotten what the item was even. Is that what you told me that at one point?
Yep.
Any principal goals for your character to bring him some sort of fulfillment and companionship in this world?
Oh, wow. That's a tough question.
I'm a tough DM, man.
Did I close down Roll20? Yeah, I did, didn't I? No, I didn't.
No, it's still open. You can message me tomorrow, though, about it on Discord if you have any ideas between now and then. If you want to help fill me in on your character's motivations and desires, I'll come up with something for you. But
Yes,
each ancestor should trod some, you got to contribute to it, too. And each ancestor trod certain footsteps on this huge map, and those will advantage your next character. So
Yes.
maybe something that would cause you to explore new parts of the world, new parts of the map, make new allies, or find new items, as well as new wealth. Did you guys divide up your 900 GP?
We divided up the 200 GP that I gave.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Awesome. Well done. So did you notate the balance as properly?
I did.
Okay. All right. I like that. I like that. Very good. All right. Since we're not doing level ups today,
50
anybody
gold.
got questions? Either in character questions to the party or DM world questions or campaign related questions.
Yeah, so for realsies.
So
So
you
how
just
much
took the
each?
200.
No. No, there's 200 divided by 5, right? There's 5 of us.
Oh,
So it's like 40 apiece.
perfect. Easy enough.
Yeah, so leveling, is that a thing we'll do after next week's adventure, or do we want to do that now? I wasn't sure if you were kidding about that.
My intent was for every PC to complete one quest, all aiding each other, and then level up.
Okay,
So
very good.
since
That makes
Erik
sense.
came back to the group, we still have time to do Iratex's quests. So otherwise, Adrian's quest would have been the last one in the group, but I prefer to have a 6-person party than 5. So you've got to complete the 6th quest
Okay.
to level up. So I got
makes
something to prep
perfect sense.
towards for the next week. Yeah. All right. Okay, good. We started off today with very few players, but everybody eventually showed up. We had the full group here. Got lots of people on camera, not every last person, but lots of us. Even Lex was able to show up on the day that he had a celebration otherwise to attend. And Erik got back in the group, and that's awesome. So it's good to see everybody. Let's do shout outs and sign off things. Lex, I'm glad you got to show up and also ran a stream so that we've got an episode 8 in our continuing series of Campaign Gold. 1,000 years before on Twitch TV and YouTube. This is our 7th episode, so that's pretty cool. Gargamon hosted a little stream last week. And thanks for all the help with that, everybody that's been coaching me on how to do streaming and stuff. So, Broman, how are you feeling?
Okay, I guess.
Yeah, I'm sorry if you're feeling poorly, man. I'm glad you could make it today. What can we do for you?
Yeah, nothing much. It's been a lot been going on recently and stuff. So
Yeah. Well, we're wishing you the best and communicate anytime you have time during the week. And we look forward to playing more D&D with you and hope it's a break from everything else that goes on.
Sure is.
Jesse, comments, criticisms, how to make the game better, and how did you like your request for the yellow rope?
Great. It's not survived except for Takisha, who's been revived. So we're all
Good, I'm glad
vibed.
it was great for you. I try to tailor something for each character in a way, and I try to think of I had 2 options for you that I thought that way it's not too railroady. You had a little bit of a choice, but I thought of a couple of different things that might enhance your character type. And instead of going for the golden fleece, you went for the yellow rope. The magic abilities that the rope provides you are both climbing and ensnaring. Famous OP, allegedly OP, D&D magic item. OP standing for overpowered. Ensnaring works on not every monster in the world. It doesn't work on like large and huge monsters, but it works on bipedal and human-sized monsters. So you can automatically hold someone with this rope. It also will climb itself up a cliff for you and attach itself at the top. You may still have to roll rolls to climb up the rope, but it will do a lot of helping for you in positioning itself and give you some real upgrades on your percentages to be able to climb places with it.
Well, we can definitely use one of those.
All right. Thanks for being here, Jesse. And camera looks good this week. Glad some of us have cams on. That's cool. SolidHybrid. Dwarven farewell. What is the dwarven drinking farewell tonight?
Everybody survived. Thumbs up. Glad
Aye.
we worked our way through that. I have to say, the most diplomacy I've ever seen in a while. Usually it's kind of like, kill everything.
Yep,
So
I agree.
I'm
I
glad
tried to
Alexis-
balance that there. I had to like you know, I wanted there to be a fight there too, so I did have to work back against Koo's very convincing, you know,
Yeah, I can't
intimidation.
say I've ever seen a Manticore defeated by or removed from a fight by drawing a
Tic-tac-toe.
chalk house.
I have never seen that either.
The fact that you convinced a Manticore to do that is impressive, I admit. So
That's a
You don't
D&D
get to be
story.
king by not being able to convince Manticores to lay down in a chalk house.
well, you know, I mean, part of me when I realized it was hopefully somebody
Solid,
thinks of something creative.
while we're here on your turn, Solid, do you have your character selected? Do you want to do a? I see somebody drew some other stuff in chalk on the board, so it's the perfect time for me to take a screenshot. I feel like.
That's me still in my dagger.
So, two things should happen: is you can make any explosions you want with the special FX, and if you're on camera, give us a lovely smile. Havar'ti, Jesse, Silk. Yes, taking a picture. Not that smile, Silk. That one. That's better. Thank you.
Y'all
The
wanna
laugh
see-
looks. The
Thumbs
laugh
up,
looks
bro!
nice. All right, here we go. Let me full screen it and do one more. Got it on full screen. Smiles for the online gameplay selfie. Here we go. Yay!
Selfies of game.
Cool. I saw that, Koo. Look, my dog wants to wake up and say good evening. This is my new dog, Little Citizen, Liddle, Citizen.
Hello, little.
Been on my
citizen.
lap the whole game. She enjoyed it very much. She says, "Thank you all for playing D&D on Roll20 and Twitch TV and YouTube."
Okay, for reals though, like
Mhm.
it's not a pun. You don't have.
I love her so much. She's my favorite thing. Lex, did you have a good day today? That was awesome. You booked it back and came back in time for the game. Thank you for streaming. Do you have any shout outs or good nights?
No, I'm good. It was fun to catch the end, and it was funny to come in at a point where people had like rolled down hills, people were drowning, there was broken legs everywhere. Good stuff.
Gosh,
Yeah, good
if
stuff.
only we would have had a thief with us from the very instead of all adventure doing what.
I mean, I purposely let them break their legs just so I can watch the fun.
I mean, we're going to talk. We're going to find out where we're going.
Chris, also congratulations on having a special call today and everything. Glad you got to make it over here back into the game. Hope you get some nutrition and food. Parting words from our most chaotic PC.
No, just congrats on the dog. Finally.
Thank you. Finally, you encouraged me a lot to get that, so that helped me a lot. And I get used to the cat, and so that got me ready to get the dog.
How does the cat like the dog?
I had a dog trainer come the other day, and we're working on it, and they're getting along a lot better today than the first day. So it's really improving. Chris, I feel like there's something else I wanted to ask you, but
Don't drink all the beers at once.
rocking. Don't get anything scheduled on Mondays. Keep us posted. Best of luck. Yeah, like I say, you know, I could vouch for you because we've been working together on strategic acquisitions and tactical maneuvering for over 3 years together with like online telecommuting. So my highest recommendations for your upcoming job. But I don't know, any other shout outs or good nights?
No, just thanks as always. Yeah.
Cool, man. Thanks for playing, Chris, one of my most long-term Roll20 players. And RainbowSilks, who has a great IRL streaming channel on Twitch. Check them out for their in real life personality, which is lovely and interesting and brave and cool and creative. And I'm glad to have your skills in our D&D game. So give yourself a couple of like link credits or whatever, or invite people to your channel and say goodnight to the people for us.
Good night to the people. I'd like to thank God and my mom, third grade
Mhm.
teacher, Miss Usher. You know, fist bump. Thanks for helping me with that. I'd also like to give a thanks to my party mates picking me up. Sometimes you let me down because you weren't there and you didn't heal me, but whatever. You got me back. Now we're all good. Next time though, it's gonna be better than this time.
All right. Let's see. I guess I'm gonna try to raid from our channel. So, good night, Broman. Talk to you soon, Bridgeman.
Good night, everybody.
I'm gonna try to raid. Stoke, do you ever do raids?
I
Okay, so
do
I'm gonna-
every stream.
I'm gonna
Yep.
do one for Dire Bear GM. They play
Okay.
5th edition, and a guy who used to be in this campaign, Larry Dixon, who's an author and illustrator and bird handler who worked on the Giant Eagles for The Hobbit, is in this other game now. So he's a compatriot of our group. So let's try to raid them right now. So if you're on Twitch, you're gonna see that happen. You're gonna float along with us to Dire Bear GM. So say hi on their chat when we get over there. Thanks for watching and thanks for playing, everybody. Yeah, I know it's 5e, but they're creative though, and Larry Dixon's in it, so that's cool. Right, solid.
Yeah, Larry's always fun.
All right,
Cheers, frienderinos.
here we go.
Have a good night,
Raiding in
everyone.
5, 4, 3. Stay on the Twitch so you can do the raid, but you can log out of the Roll20. Thanks, Koo. See you later, Silk.
Good night.
Good night.
Good night.